Now, let's talk about the homeless crisis, not here in the Portland area, but in the city of Seaside. Neighbors have noticed these tiny home pods sitting in a vacant lot, and apparently they've been there for months. We're told there are enough for around 30 homeless people, but they're not being used. They're totally empty. Why is that? It's not for lack of homeless people in that community. The answer, my friends, appears to be bureaucracy. Blair Best reports.
Robert Bird knows what it takes to survive a winter outdoors in Seaside.
I have a Mr. Buddy heater and a 5-gallon container there.
He camps in the one spot homeless people in Seaside are allowed to go, but it comes with its own coastal challenges.
Around here it just floods, and it floods to go in this way, back around, and it comes back around this way again.
Many of them wake up and they're flooded out, and all their blankets, their sleeping bags are wet, and it's tough.
Bill Dennington is one of the lucky ones.
I'm in an RV. I use propane. I'm okay.
That's his saving grace as colder weather approaches.
It's sad to see it, and I don't know how they exist in the winters. It gets really cold and wet.
Now, ironically, it's the threat of winter weather that's actually getting in the way of more shelter opening up here.
We first noticed them in April.
Across town, 15 tiny homes meant for about 30 homeless people sit on a vacant lot, still wrapped in plastic.
We have, these that have been sitting there for months and nothing seems to have been done.
The Clatsop Community Action, a local nonprofit helping homeless people, bought the tiny homes. It turns out there are certain building requirements specific to Seaside that are preventing them from being installed.
Sometimes especially during our winter months, we can have severe weather out here on the coast, and so the building code specific to our area does have some high requirements to meet the storms and the winds.
One example is that new structures, like these tiny homes, must be able to withstand winds up to 135 miles an hour.
Frankly, I wouldn't want to be in one of those if the wind was blowing 70, 80 miles an hour. Those look really flimsy to me.
The city manager tells us they're still waiting on the nonprofit to finish those inspections and submit all their building plans before they give them the permits to install. We reached out to the nonprofit to see what's taking so long, but have not heard back yet.
It's not right, is it? You get... Sorry. It's a bit of a slap in the face to know that these are here and apparently it's just red tape and bureaucracy that's holding it up.
Now, another big roadblock here is once these tiny homes are eventually installed and homeless people eventually move in, what happens next? There's still a lack of permanent affordable housing here in Seaside. Well, Clatsop County just received some state funding to go towards building more affordable housing, and the city of Seaside is now lobbying for some of that money to come to them. But I also want to point out the irony here. There's so much focus on the safety when it comes to building these tiny homes, yet the city has placed homeless people on a plot of land next to the water where it frequently floods, and they're in tents no less, a form of shelter that definitely cannot withstand extreme winds. In Seaside, Blair Best, KGW News.